Empties. It's Anna, and I'm here with the weekly Empties. This is one of the weeks that it's going to be much smaller and much shorter, but I'm still very proud of what I did do. And just because things are not empty, and just because you're only going to see 3 wax testers as empty, and a wallflower bulb, does not mean that that's all I've warmed. In fact, there's a lot more warming that has been going on. It's just things that are not quite to empty yet. And so we may be at a point where some of the empties may be much smaller amounts, and they may slow down, but I have a lot of things that are super close to being empties. I have some things that are like 1 or 2 pieces left, and there'll be just a couple of worms, but y'all know I'm not one for often warming the same thing repeatedly back to back, so those things are still being rotated through. You will see them come through in the next few months. Quite a handful of things are super close to being empty, but you will be seeing a few weeks of much smaller empties as I just continue to work with some of my larger quantities and have just the testers here and there and occasional wallflower bulbs and things like that to talk about. So first off, my requisite weekly cotton cleanup, or this is just about a staple. Again, there may come a point when I don't have as many cotton cleanups around and you'll see me stick more to Scentsy because it's easier to get out and I don't have to use the cotton cleanups to do it. But whenever I have cotton cleanups available, I love to go through my vendor waxes that way. We did a tester in the one night of cinnamon vanilla. I know y'all know I'm still back and forth with my angel, but this was just a bit too bakery for me to be comfortable putting in the bathroom. So I brought this into the main part of our room one night. Cinnamon vanilla. We did blue sage and tonka. Let me just tell you, blue sage and tonka went for days and days and days. But it is so good. It's been so cold, and so this is one of those just fresh and clean, but also super cozy scents that was perfect for the crazy cold weather. We did that tester, and we have going currently, and I can tell it's going to go for days as well, we have Berry Blessed. And to be honest, she helped me pick this one out specifically because she's just, I can't even explain everything on here that she's been through over the last few months. But she melts my heart. She knows how much I love her and what I would not give to fix it all for her, and she will make comments all the time. And so I just felt like there was no more appropriate scent to put in than Berry Blessed, because we realize how, I mean, she's talked to me before about all of the things that I do for her and I give to her, but I don't think she realizes how much she helps me. And so to just put that in and think about the fact that we get to take care of each other, it's just so special. And then this, oh, it still smells so good, is a wallflower bulb that was in 'Tis the Season. My mom is still using up Christmas wallflowers that were in when we took our Christmas decorations down. But I have some of my girls that help me get back and forth a lot so well trained that one of the ladies walked by one of our wallflower bulbs and she said, "It was so low, I didn't want it to kill the plug. I had to unplug it and bring it to you." And I put it in our diffuser that night, and oh, this thing is so pretty. And that night, actually, it was perfect. I normally don't talk about things that I don't have empty, but I will say we love at night lavender blends and tea blends, and some of my wax friends know that. And our sweet friend Melissa Ferguson had sent me back in that box, and there's a video on my channel if you want to go back and watch it. I call it Christmas in September. She had sent me a big box of wax and goodies. Oh my gosh, so many precious gifts. One of the things that she put in that box was a little, I think it was maybe a custom tester bag or something, because it was a handwritten label of Miss Beth from Lavender and Speckles. It was a blend that she did called Tea with Mrs. Claus. And that is Earl Grey tea, cloves, oranges, cranberry, and honey. And that, you would think that would just be super, super Christmassy. No, honestly, it can go all winter long, because that Earl Grey tea gives it just the cozy vibe, that it doesn't scream Christmas. But it was so cold, and I thought, tea with Mrs. Claus is just what we need. And I popped that in our warmer in the room, and then put the 'Tis the Season oil in the diffuser. It was the most precious combination, and I'm so glad we got to have them together. But anyway, that is what I have for you tonight. See, I told you it was a tiny one. I will see you right back here again next week. But until then, my friends, please remember that I love you. And please, have a blessed day on purpose.